So you are once again welcome to accountancy class grade 12. So previous session discussed regarding share issued for consideration other than cash. So how it will come, three situation, three circumstances whenever the purchase of asset, then any purchase of business, then any service taken by the company. So that's why we discussed the purchase of business on some content. We discussed about purchase of business, how the journal entries to be passed. Whenever share issued for consideration other than cash. Today we are going to discuss the what way the service rendered as a issue of share to promoters and the underwriters. Here who is the promoter? The promoter may be a initial person takes steps to incorporate the business. A person who arrange for the business, take the effort for creation of the business. So for that, the company has to give some maybe cash or in the form of shares. That's what issue of share to promoters, how the journal entries to be, we are going to discuss now. Okay, so as a heading, share issued for consideration other than cash. Now, issue of shares to promoters. So you know what is the meaning of promoters? Who is the promoters? The promoters is the key person to initiate the business, takes steps to incorporate the business. Okay, so he is called promoter. So the companies issue shares to promoters for the services rendered to the company. So according to them, instead of paying cash, we are giving shares in the form of consideration other than cash. That's why. Why? Because of the services rendered to the company. So that's what here issue of shares to promoters. From the accounting point of view, we can say it is called incorporation cost or formation expenses. We can say incorporation cost or formation expenses by the promoter. For this anyway, you have to pay cash. So instead of cash, you are issuing cash. That's what the heading again, once again, share issued for consideration other than cash as the issue of shares to the promoters. That's what we can say in the name of accounting point of view. We can say incorporation cost or formation expenses. Then, so the amount, the particular amount what you are incurred, the amount incurred, so the amount is, so let the amount is debited to, we can say maybe incorporation expenses account or formation account. So the whatever the effort initiated by the promoter, for that we are issuing share to promoters. So that expenses we can say incorporation expenses account or formation expenses account. So how the journal entry will be according to issue of shares to promoters. As a first entry, as you know, incorporation expenses account or formation expenses account data to promoters account. So what's the narration? Being the amount due to promoters. Okay, that's what your entry number 1. So you want to show in the promoters, anyway you want to pay the incorporation expenses or formation expenses account data to promoters account. So as a promoter is the giver, you only make an effort to make the incorporation of the company. For that you spend some money. Correct. That's what incorporation expenses or formation expenses account as a debit to promoters account as a personal account. He is the giver. Then second one, as a promoter, instead of paying the cash for formation expenses or incorporation expenses, they will issue the shares. So how they issue the shares? That's what promoters account data. See here the promoter is credited. Okay. So how to cancel this? Here the promoter is debited. Okay. So the promoters account data to share capital account. So here instead of cash, we are going to issue some number of shares. Number of shares according to the amount. That's what is to share capital account. So narration we have to mention being the issue of number of shares. So how many shares are going to calculate according to the amount of expenses as incorporation or formation expenses. So being issue of number of shares dash each rupees maybe you can issue at par or premium as fully paid to the promoters. That's what the narration. So understood. So going to pass to entry. First entry is a due entry as incorporation expenses or formation expenses account data to promoters account. So it is a due entry. how much we are going to pay the promoter. So instead of payment of money, we are going to issue shares. Okay, promoter's account data to share capital account. So duration, we want to mention how many number of shares going to issue at the rate of each, whether at premium, each has fully paid to the promoters. So that's what the according to the shares issued to the promoters. Okay. Now we are going to discuss next one, the same issue of shares to the underwriter when he service rendered to the company. Okay. Now let's see how we are going to treat the meaning of the underwriter, then how the accounting entries are going to pass. Now let's see the share issued to underwriters. Here is a very important one. So what is the meaning of underwriter? So why it is called underwriter? So that's what now we are going to discuss, very important point here. Shares coming in there, shares issued for consideration other than cash. So discussion after issue of shares to promoters. Now issue of shares to underwriters for service rendered. So for service rendered by underwriter, how the company will issue the shares? See here, the underwriting means what? A contract by which a person known as underwriter. A contract by which a person known as underwriter. So next important one, the agrees usually for commission to take the shares. Not subscribed by public. Now understood. So what's the meaning of underwriting? So as underwriting means a contract by which a person known as underwriter agrees usually for commission to take the shares not subscribed by public. Usually you are issuing shares to the public. So some shares, suppose public not subscribed, the underwriter took that share. Then he will take care of the particular shares for the payment. So for that, company has to issue commission. So under this situation, instead of cash, company will issue shares to the underwriter. So understood? That's why this situation arises. Issue of shares to underwriter. So understood? So what's the meaning of underwriting? Who is the underwriter? In what situation? Especially usually for commission purpose to take the shares, not subscribed by public. That is very, very important. So not subscribed by the public, the underwriter took the all shares whatever pending. Suppose company issues shares, some shares unable to subscribe with the public, the underwriter will take care of the risk to subscribe the share. For that, company has to issue commission. For that commission, instead of cash, company will issue shares. That's why this situation arises. Shares issued for consideration other than cash. Now, the company may issue of shares to the underwriters instead of paying the commission. So that's what here, the company may issue of shares to the shares instead of paying the commission. Suppose instead of paying the commission, the company will consider for the share. Now see what is the entry? As an underwriting commission supposed to pay to whom? As underwriter. That's why we are going to debit underwriting commission account data to underwriter's account. So here the what is the narration being the underwriting commission due. They are supposed to pay commission for the whom? The underwriter who subscribed shares which is not subscribed by the public. Thereafter, for this underwriter, you want to pay cash here. Instead of cash, you are going to pay what? That's what. See, as underwriter's account here credited. Earlier discussion, promoter's credited. Here, underwriter's credited. Now, you are going to pay the underwriter's commission, underwriter's account debited. Understood? So, underwriter's account debtor to share capital account. So here we are issuing shares to the underwriter instead of cash. Same manner, according to how the commission is going to pay, based on that, we are going to calculate, see here being, so what are the number of shares for each may be at par or premium as issued to underwriter. Understood? Here also we have to pass two entries. How the same manner we discussed in issue of shares to promoters. As issue of shares to the underwriter, you have to pass these two entries, underwriting commission account data to underwriter's account. Then This was the due entry. How much commission going to pay? Second entry, as underweight is account data to share capital account. Now understood for the issued share to the promoters. Thereafter, same manner, service rendered by the underwriter, issue of shares to underwriters. Okay, now let's see one exercise. You can clearly understand how we have to give the effect for in the two situations whenever services taken by the company for the issue of shares to promoters, thereafter issue of shares to underwriters. Okay, now let's see one exercise now. So now let's see one exercise. This around issue of shares to promoters and underwriters. Now let's see the one sum. See here, X Limited issue 2,500 shares of 10 each as a nominal value of the share. 2,500 shares of 10 each. Creditor has fully paid to the whom? Promoters. Promoters for the services rendered. Okay, to incorporate the company. The first situation, issue of shares to the promoters because of the service rendered to the company. How many shares they issued? 2,500 shares of 10 each, credited as fully paid to the promoters for the services rendered to incorporate the company. Then also issue 2,000 shares of 10 each, credited as fully paid to the underwriters. Here underwriters for the underwriting services. The underwriter here means what? So, not subscribed by the public, the underwriter take that particular number of shares for that doing their work. Okay. So, they will take care of the some shares took over, whoever not subscribed by the public. For that, company has to pay commission. In this situation, company issue how many shares? Issued 2,000 shares of 10 each. Now, how we are going to give the journal entries? First, we are going to give the effect of promoters. So, as we say promoters, we can say as incorporate. So, which amount we are going to debit? So, what is it? What we are going to debit? As you know, we can say incorporation. We can say incorporation expenses account expenses, or you can say incorporation expenses, or even you can say formation expenses account data. How much? So 2,500 into 10. That's what we are going to do. Okay, so 25,000. To whom? To promoters. Promoters account. So what's the narration? Being the due for the amount due to promoters. So narration being the amount due to promoters. Okay, here 25,000. Okay, so now what is the second entry? Now we are going to give the promoters instead of cash, we are going to issue what? Shares. That's what? Debit promoters account data. How much? 25,000 to what? Share capital account. To share capital account. How much? 25,000. You understood? Okay. So that's all the second entry. See here. So what I credited as a promoter's account, so I want to cancel. For that, I'm going to debit. Here instead of cash, I'm going to issue what? To share capital account. So what's the narration? We are going to write narration very simple. Being the issue of 2,500 shares. So narration being the issue of Okay, this 2,500 shares. 2,500 shares at the rate of rupees 10 each to the promoters. Okay. So that's why the narration is very important. Issued to the each to the promoters. Now understood what is the first entry as incorporation expenses or formation expenses account data 25,000 to promoters account. You are supposed to pay how much? 25,000 to promoters. So what we are going to give the promoters account data 25,000 to share capital. Even you can mention here 2,500 into 10. Okay, you are issued number of shares 2,500 shares at the rate of each 10 at a par for the share capital. For the recent brilliant service rendered for the promoter for incorporation expenses, they are going to issue 2,500 number of shares at the rate of 10 each. So understood the entry. I repeat once again. Incorporation expenses or formation expenses account data to 25,000. To promoters account 25,000. Narration being the amount due to promoters. So we are going to pay promoters. What we are going to pay as a promoters account data 25,000 to share capital account 25,000. Bracket we have to mention 2,500 into 10. Narration being the issue of 2,500 shares at the rate of 10 each to the promoters. Okay, that's what the according to promoters. Now we are going to issue to the underwriter. So what is the entry for underwriter? The second one, up to this part over. Now also issued 2,000 shares of 10 each, credited as fully paid to the underwriter for the underwriting services. Okay. Now the second situation, same manner we can do this one. So this one is for shares issued to promoters. Okay. This one issue of shares to underwriter. Okay. Same manner we can write date, then particulars. Okay. So you can say ledger folio. So debit, then credit. So the format is very important. Okay. So whenever they give the date, we have to mention the date. Okay. This was the journal format. So what is the entry for that? So what is the entry? Commission account. You have to give our underwriting commission account data to underwriter's account. Understood? So what is the entry? So underwriting commission account. Okay. So underwriting commission account. At how much? 2,000 into 10. Okay. So 2,000 into 10. We are going to pay commission how much? 20,000 to underwriter's account. Underwriter's account. How much? 20,000. Narration being the amount due to whom? Underwriters. Now the second entry. Now we are going to issue underwriters instead of cash. We are going to issue shares. What is the entry? You can debit now underwriters account. Underwriters account. How much? 20,000. 20,000 to share capital account. To share capital account. 20,000. So in the bracket, better you can see how you will get 2,000 into 10. Understood? The same manner, so what we earlier credited underwriter's account, now we are going to debit underwriter's account to cancel Instead of cash, they are going to issue shares. So narration, same line. Being the issue of 2000 shares at the rate of 10 each to the underwriter. Underwriters. Understood the second entry. So underwriting commission account data 20,000 to underwriters account 20,000. This is the due entry. How much you are going to pay as underwriter. That's the narration being the amount due to underwriters. Thereafter, you want to debit underwriters account data 20,000 to share capital. So how we are giving share capital 2,000 shares at the rate of 10 each year at par 20,000. Okay. Narration being the issue of 2,000 shares at the rate of 10 each to the underwriters. So understood. So how we are going to issue of shares to the promoters, then here issue of shares to the underwriters. Okay. So just here two entry, due entry, how we are going to issue payment as a cash or share. Similarly, as a due entry for underwriting commission as underwriter, accordingly, how you are going to issue as a cash or shares. That's all the main entry coming under. Shares issued for consideration other than cash. Issue of shares to promoters, how you are going to pass journal entry. Similarly, issue of shares to the underwriter, how you are going to pass journal entry. Okay, that's what's a very important session for. We can discuss about the situation shares issued consideration other than cash at the time of purchase of asset or purchase of business or service taken. Okay, that's what the discussion here. Now you see the one more exercise, you can clearly understood now. Okay, now that's it for this one. Now going to discuss another exercise. So now you see another exercise according to here, the purchase of business discussed earlier now. See, under the shares issued for consideration other than cash, the Z Limited took over the assets of how much? 15 lakhs and the liabilities of 5 lakhs of P Limited for a purchase consideration. You know what is the meaning of purchase consideration? How much? 13 lakh 68,500 and 25,500 were paid by issuing a promissory note in favor of P Limited. So understood now how much you purchase as a asset value is 15 lakhs, as liability value is 5 lakhs. So for a purchase consideration coming under around 13 lakh 68,500. For that 25,500 are paid by issuing a promissory note in favor of P Limited. Then payable after 2 months. And the balance was paid by issue of equity shares of 100 each at a premium of 25%. So you are going to issue shares other than cash premium. How much? 25% of 100 rupees. Pass necessary journal entries for the above transaction in the books of Z Limited. Now we are going to pass journal entries. Let's see. So we have to write in the books of Z Limited as a journal. So date, particulars, ledger folio, debit and credit. So now how we are going to do? So what is the first entry for the business purchased here? As a the given asset and liabilities value. Okay. Now see how we have to write. As a sundry assets, how much? See, sundry assets account data. How much? This 15 lakhs. Isn't it? 15 lakhs. So 15 lakhs. Okay. So what is the liabilities value? 5 lakhs. Okay. So to sundry liabilities. 5 lakhs. Okay. So what is our purchase consideration of going to buy the business whom from P you are going to pay how much? 13,68,500. That is our purchase consideration, correct? So we have to pay whom? To P Limited. How much? 13,68,500. Okay, so now see here, the sundry assets value is 15 lakhs. As a sundry liabilities value is 5 lakhs. As a purchase consideration from the purchase business from whom? As P Limited to P Limited, 13,68,500. So now the debit is short. That's what we have discussed already. What you are going to put whenever purchase consideration is so more than the assets value, you have to put what? Goodwill. Goodwill account. So this is maybe a balancing figure. Balancing figure. So how to calculate? As you know, 18,68,500. So see here, 18,68,500. This two are going to deduct 15 lakhs. Okay, so 15 lakhs. So what's the difference? Difference is 3,68,500. Are going to show under goodwill account 3,68,500. So understood? That's what. It's a very important journal entry. Here you find out here missing figure, balancing figure is what? As a purchase consideration is more than the net assets value, we can consider what? Goodwill. Suppose purchase consideration less than the assets value, we consider what? Capital reserve. That's what discussed the previous session. That's what we go discuss one example here. As sundry assets 15 lakhs, goodwill account now only got it balancing figure 3,68,500. To sundry liabilities account 5 lakhs. So to P Limited as a purchase consideration 13,68,500. Now see here should be debit part and credit part should be equal. Let's see 18,68,500, 18,68,500. So narration what? Being the business purchase from whom? Being the business purchase from whom? P Limited. Narration. That's what. So being the business purchased from P Limited. That's what your entry. Understood? That's what your first journal entry discussion over. According to the given information, what is our assets value, liabilities value, thereafter the given purchase consideration also. Now let's see the second line. 25,500 were paid by issuing a promissory note in favor of P Limited, payable after 2 months. So balance only was paid by issue of equity shares of 100 each at the premium of 25%. So now as a premium how much will come? See 100 into 20 by 100. How much? 25 rupees. Now this one as a 100 plus 25. How much are you going to issue number of shares as a premium? 125 rupees, correct? Now how much? How you are going to be effect of P Limited? 13,68,500. Now see, let's see now how you are going to discuss for our P Limited journal entries. Okay, now let's see what will happen now. How much are going to issue P Limited? 13,68,500. Correct? That's what P Limited. This portion, this amount. Okay. Now we are going to debit second entry. As P Limited account debtor how much? 13 lakh 68,500. Okay. So 2 is 25,500 payable paid by issuing a promissory note in favor of P Limited. So we can consider that is called what? We can say it is bills payable account. Bills payable account. How much? 25,500. 25,500. So here debit. So here credit. Okay, so two bills payable account. Then you are going to discuss next what? To issue number of shares. So that's what the balance money. So balance how much you are going to issue from 13,68,500. Okay, see here 13,68,500. Going to minus as bills payable 25,500. How much is the difference? 8 minus 5, 3. 6 minus 2, 4. You are supposed to issue number of shares how much? For 13,43,000 only. You are going to issue number of shares. You know what is the formula? You have to write the formula. You have to write out. Number of equity shares to be issued. Okay, you have to write. So what is the formula? Number of equity shares to be issued. That's what we are going to find out now. How what is the formula? Purchase consideration. Okay. Purchase consideration divided by each share. Correct. That is the divided by what is that? Issue price of each share. So purchase consideration divided by issue price of each share. So what is the purchase consideration now? See here, only 13,43,000. So how can you can write? You can write like that: 13,68,500 minus 25,500. We already are going to pay the promissory note. That's what we consider as a bills payable account. So balance money only are going to issue number of shares. Okay. So divided by issue price each how much? This 125 rupees, because we are going to issue price value what? At a premium of 25%. Okay. So 125. Okay. So how many shares are going to issue? Once 13,43,000 you will get 13,43,000 divided by 125. You will get how many shares are going to issue? It will coming under 10,744 shares. 10,744. Okay. So the calculation is very, very important here. See here, you can see 13,43,000. See 13,43,000. Let's see the calculation 125. Okay. So 13,68,500 minus 25,500. Only this is the amount are going to divide by each number of shares how much? 125. So let's see first 125. Okay. So 125. So what is the balance? So 14 minus 5, 9. Correct. So here only 2. So 9 we can't divisible by 125. So that's why I put 0. Then I make it down 3, 0. Okay. So how many times for 125? Maybe I will say how many times. So it may be how many times. So 8 times are means what? Coming under 1000. So maybe 7 times. So that's what we are going to do 7 times. See 5 into 7, 35, 1, 2 7s are 40, 5 7s are 35, 3, 2 7s are 14, 5 3 7, then 1 7s are 7, correct. Then 10 minus 5, here 3, so 12, 12 minus 5, 7, 12 minus 7 maybe we can say what? 5. Okay, so here 8 minus 7, 1. Okay, again I put it 0. So now I can say how many times? So here maybe something wrong. 1,155. So 4 minus 5, 9. Here 0. Okay, so here 3, I make it 0. So for it may be 7 times I can consider. So 7 times 125 into 7. So I can make it here. 125 into 7. 5 7s are 35. 14 plus 3, 17,1, so 1,075. Okay, so maybe 5 7s are 35, 3, 14 plus 3, 7, 3, 1 7, 10, 1,075. Okay, so it will come 9, 3, another 0. So what do you say? Whether I put it separate one. So here calculation is very, very important. So accordingly we are going to discuss 10,74,000. Okay, so as here 13,43,000, I am going to divisible by 125. See, I will work out first 125, 125. So balance 930. So I make it 7 times. Okay, so 0, 10,250 it will come, correct? So 10 times 10 into 125, 1,250. Now I make it balance very easily now. Okay, so as 3, then 14 993, now 0. Now I make it 7, 125, 7, another 40. So that's what you can simplify like this. Okay, you can easily simplify. The calculation is very, very, very important. So now 7, 125, you can calculate here. So 5 7s are 35, 3, 2 7s are 14 plus 3, 17, 1, 2 7s are 1 7s are 7, 1, 8. So 875. Okay, so 875. So balance again 5. Then here 12 minus 7, 5. Correct. So 0. So 4 times are 4 times. So 5 4s are 20, 0, 2 4s are 8, 2. So 5 4s are 20, 0, 2 4s are 8 by 10, 1, 1 4 5. So balance 50. So this 0 I down it, 0, finally 44. Understood? That's what? Number of shares is how much? 10,744 shares. Understood? That's what here. The division is very, very, very important for simplification of this. Okay, now understood. Number of equity shares to be issued is equal to purchase consideration divided by issue price of each share. Okay, so that's what I mentioned here, 1368,500 minus 25,500 divided by 125. You get it 10,744 shares. So this is the calculation how we are going to calculate. As a 10 times 1,250, so balance 930, so 7 times 875, then 4 times 500, another 4 times, now total 10,744 shares. Okay, now let's see how the general, now the entry are going to pass now. Okay. To security premium later, to share capital account. How much? 10,744 into 100. Okay. So how much it will come? It will come 10,74,400. 10,74,400. Correct. 10,74,400. Thereafter, two securities premium reserve account. How much? Again, so this I will clean it. So how much it will come? Again, 10,744 bracket 10,744 into 25. So when you multiply this, the amount will be 2,68,600. So 2,68,600. Okay. When you total it, you get it 13,68,500. So narration is very, very important. Being the bills payable, you have to write being the bills payable, being the bills payable of 25,500. Thereafter, and you can write and 10,744 shares. Okay, at the rate of, you can write what? For 100 each. 100 each. And issued for premium at 25%. Okay, that's what the narration. It's very, very important. You have now understood the second entry here, very, very important. As a P limited, this I can. As a P limited, how much? You have to pay, suppose how much? 13,68,500 as a purchase consideration. So here you have to pay 2 bills payable because of the promissory note, 25,500. Then 2 share capital account, 10,74,400. How you can calculate the number of shares? 10,744 based upon the purchase consideration. So 2 securities premium reserve account, 2,68,600. Here it is coming under 10,74,400. Okay. See here. $10,74,400. Understood? So that's what this way we can do whenever business purchased, especially for we have to here get the missing figure of goodwill. Whenever purchase consideration is more than country assets value, it will come goodwill account. Suppose debit balance is more, credit balance is less, you can write it here, credit side or capital reserve. Now understood. So accordingly you have to work out. It's very important heading. Share issued for consideration other than cash. Discussed for the situation, 3 situations. At the time of purchase of assets or purchase of business or any services were taken by the company, you have to do with the help of the journal entries. Okay. So now I hope that you understood for this important heading, issue of shares for purchases or especially here shares issued for consideration other than cash. Okay. So subsequent discussion is very, very important one. Forfeiture of shares. Okay. That's what we're going to discuss next session. Forfeiture of shares. Okay. So I hope that now you understood for this special heading or clearly understanding accordingly. You have to work out the problems with the help of journal entries. So journal entries is very, very, very important. So how we are going to pass for purchase of asset, purchase of business and service center. Okay. So I hope that you understood very clearly. Thank you very much.